Hello everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well. So I'm back today to do another request that you guys had for me, and this time it's about Julian Assange current situation. So the High Court in London ruled that Assange can appeal his extradition to the United States on the grounds that he's being denied his First Amendment right. And Joe Biden said that he's considering a request from Australia to drop the prosecution for Assange. Because the Australia's parliament recently paused a measure that was backed by their prime minister calling for the return of Assange to his native country, to Australia. So let's see if we can pick up on what's coming for this guy. Will Biden drop the charges? Let's do it first from Biden's perspective when it comes to Julian Assange. Let's see. What will Biden choose? All right. So this is Biden, and this is Assange, or like the external factors. Okay, Biden, the world, like ending Three of Cups. Let's see the other side. Okay, so this is for Assange. The Page of Cups, I don't know, this could be his wife, because I'm seeing like female energy here. Well, with Biden, so this is Biden, with the world, is like he knows that this has to end somehow. There has to be some type of closure. The world can also represent other countries, like Australia. So there's this pressure from the outside world on him to make a decision, and it's not yet made because of this hangman. It's still hanging. It's still not yet set. More things to be considered. This card here, the Queen of Pentacles, being female energy, you know, females are more compassionate, more forgiving. And with the Three of Cups again, this is the archetype for women, females. And also being three, I see like groups of people, so it could be like the group of people that support Assange and put pressure on Biden to free Assange. So from this card, I think that he might be inclined to let Assange off the hook, but with the hangman, it's not yet. It's still like it's something hangs there. And for Assange, the Page of Cups, this could be his wife advocating for him, something like this. This of Cups, I think he's going through like an emotional roller coaster, like it's overwhelming right now. But even though like if he feels overwhelmed, he's trying to kind of like keep his cool with the Temperance, because the Temperance is about the inner balance. And the Nine of Pentacles for Assange. The number 9 can indicate that a change for the better is coming. Better for him. Definitely not better for the Afghan informants whose names he leaked to the Taliban, and also the Belarusian dissidents whose names he helped leak to the Belarusian dictatorship, the Lukashenko. So yeah, they didn't have the same privilege that Assange has to be treated with gloves by the legal system. People died because of him. Whatever. Anyways, so based on these cards, even though like it's still not 100% decided, because this card, it's still something there stuck. Not yet. It's not yet approved. But generally, he might have a favorable outcome. I don't know. That's just the feeling I'm getting from these cards. So let's do another spread, and this time let's do it from Assange's perspective. What can he expect in the future? All right. Okay, so these are his cards, and these are the external factors. All right, so let's see. Now, there's restriction. I see blockage. He has to make certain compromises. The King of Swords, there will be a decision made. I see like a law. Someone that has to do with the law. There are some type of repercussions will still be there. He's not just getting away free. Let's see. There's an agreement. So possibly, I could see these, like the agreement between United States and Australia. And it's not gonna be easy, because with the tower there is a loss. With the strength. But still, United States will not just give up. There will be certain things imposed. There will be certain conditions, something like this. He's gonna be blocked, bound, stuck, compromising. He has to accept certain things. There's a conflict created around him, or he's creating conflict. Maybe he's gonna push back or something like this. So I think that it all depends on these agreements between the countries. So he's not just getting away free. There will be certain conditions, certain repercussions. Yeah. So from the previous spread, I'm seeing Biden inclined to this idea to drop the charges, but it's not 100% yet, because it's the hangman. It still hangs there in balance. It's still not yet. But it's likely that they will have an agreement here with Australia, something like this. So I'm not sure exactly what kind of conditions they'll have. Yeah, so let's try with another deck, and this time I'm going to use the Animal Dreaming Oracle cards. So these are Australian animals. Quite fitting for a reading for this Australian dude. Okay, let's see. Assange. Frog cleansing. Okay. It's got, I think it's water element. So it is water element, and it symbolizes cleansing generally. So it says, when frog's chorus is heard, it generally indicates approaching rain. Symbolically, it implies a need to settle the emotional dust that prevents the stream of life from flowing in a productive manner. It promises to cleanse the spirit by stimulating the release of sacred tears and the freeing of pent-up emotion. Those who live in the Australian outback look forward to the wet season because it soothes the earth, promising new growth and fertility. In similar fashion, when we welcome our cleansing tears, we are assuring ourselves that everything will be okay and that all will work out in the end. Instinctively, we are preparing our bodies for fruitful new beginnings and the conclusion of emotional bareness and drought. When we journey through life denying ourselves of emotional cleansing, we grow numb to the possibility of change. We stop looking for opportunity and sign of new growth. We begin to see life as empty, sterile, and deficient, and we forget what life was like before the drought. When honored, though, our tears hold the power to strengthen us and deepen our sense of self-worth. They help us look at life in a bountiful way. Our tears welcome fertility and growth back into our life, but only when they are celebrated. To deny them or to see them as signs of weakness is to guarantee a drought that will forever hamper life and any chance of emotional healing. Where there is no love, encouragement, or support, there is no chance of growth. Without rain, there is no life. Without tears, there can be no healing. If frog has sung its way into your cars today, you're being encouraged to embrace your tears and to see them as a chance to rid yourself of emotional, physical, and spiritual burden. Frog is reminding you to take time out for yourself, to shun negativity and fear, and to release emotional baggage. Frog dreaming teaches us to welcome and honor our tears and to see them as a healthy way to cleanse our soul of pain, grief, fear, and longing. It offers us the chance to recharge our batteries and reclaim a sense of balance and healing in our lives, thus affording us a fertile new ground on which to start again. Okay, so like the drought period, it was the imprisonment, and like when he was locked up in the embassy of Ecuador. So that was like the drought in his life. He went through that period, kind of like it's been a purge, because it's this frog, this card is about cleansing. So maybe that he's paid some of his karma like that. And now with all this water element, and we had water before in the previous spread, like emotions run high. So he's going through like quite an emotional time right now. And it says here like new beginning. So I think it looks good for him. Let's pull one more tarot card and see what we get. What's the energy? Because so far, from what I could see in the cards, is promising for him. might just get away with what he's done. Yeah, Seven of Cups again. Cups, water, expectation. I see this like a hoping like for like this miracle to happen, but it's still not yet manifested. So even though like I'm sensing generally from these cards like things might be in his favor, with the Hangman and with the Seven of Cups here, there's still some decisions to be made. It's not set yet. It's still in the air. I would say generally he has a pretty high chance to get away, but there's still like one more obstacle to go through so that it can ground into reality, so that it can become reality, because right now there's that energy of being stuck. It's still in limbo, not yet there, but there's a good chance for him. Yeah, so that's with Julian Assange, the traitorous weasel. Yeah, like what can I say? What opinion can I have about someone who's collaborating with Russia and who's putting people's lives in danger? And I think that he actually said something like those people in Afghanistan that collaborated and were informers, like something like they deserve what they got. He said that there's an article somewhere in the Telegraph or something like this from 2011. Let me check. Yeah, so there's an article in The Guardian from 18th September 2011. So there's a guy that took Assange to a Spanish restaurant somewhere in London, and a reporter worried that Assange would risk killing Afghans who cooperated with the American forces if he put the US secrets online without taking the basic precaution of removing their names. And Assange said, I'm quoting, well, they're informants, so if they get killed, they got it coming to them. They deserve it. So that's the character of this guy. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you guys soon. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.